Welcome to this video. Little light language, little flow with the trees. This is meant to be felt, not necessarily understood on a linear scale. Uane stok uetene kiistek uona kuawat et est ek unahat e kiiste awahak uona. Uak estenaki, kuat ene e wahat este kinaha. Kueat est uena wakit estea. Stik inea, tuatistek uat enak ua istea. Kewahat ea, kuuasta ammuk uat eana, iok uuste uk uana uusta. Neastemo kuateatia ik ora acht au. Dest ok und est am ok ena istenea tua he ena kua. Iok uste ene heia au una. Jau uk uest enaha ek ist e jaha una. Keawaha ewa enaya kua. Iau ste it ek unua. We invite you to step out of the role of disbelief and invite yourself to believe. What is it? Ask ourselves, our highest aspects, our highest selves. What is it that we believe in? What is it that we are placing our beliefs into? What boxes are we encumbering ourselves with? Kueshtana. Uest ak uhana kiist e uak iwa. Mother Earth gives us the keys to unlock the codes within us, to open the box, Pandora's box, if you will. For we are a walking, non-linear, quantum, computing framework of existence in a molecular structure, information on this earth, exchanging information with all that we come into contact with. And this is above, below, within, and beyond the boxes that we have imagined ourselves to exist within. The platonic solids that we think, that we see, that we sync up to, have moved past the scales that we have placed them in, onto. For we are a musical harmony, a music of scales, moving up the scales in balance and harmonization, in harmony, in tonement, in tune with nature. Should we choose? Uestek inauet inek iaua inesta ikunet istuawat is eneki, to walk in choice, dust amok ua, to solidify, dustanauak ehene. That's a play on words. PHI, to step out of the confines, the boundaries that we have placed ourselves into, allowed ourselves to be placed into, the inner entrapments that we have set ourselves up for. Kushtek unaha ea. Washte ukuat ishtena. We are being invited to expand out into our environment, to stop running, to not run from our environment. Plays on words here. For we are an ecological system, echoing an echo of divine source. In ecology, we invite you to come into equality, to step out of inequality by coming back into our divine inner tunement, in tunement with source, the spirit that moves in all things. Step out of the entrapment, the ensnarement of entertainment, of entrainment. For we have stepped off of the train gang, so to speak. We have stepped out of the chain gang of lineage linkages, and we click into place our true lineup, our true alignment with our true counterparts, our true lineage ancestors within the earth and beyond, within our own DNA architecture, substructure. Our own inner alchemy is rebirthed yet again. And as we come into thine own kingdom, as we know thyself, we step out of the need for me. We step into the feeling of we. And we feel into all of the frequencies that are reaching out, the diamond codes that have already been, that are coming to pass, that have come to pass, that we no longer pass up, for we are moving up into a higher score, letting go of the need to keep score. We step into a musical score of harmony in divine perfection, in inner wisdom, innate wisdom. For we are not held hostage. I'm saying innate. We are innate. We are infinite, walking in a finite presentation. Step out of the prison that many of us see ourselves in. For this is an illusion. We have accessed, we are accessing, S-I-N-G, accessing new components, new harmonics, our new technology that has laid dormant. I'm having reference to junk DNA. In many different time frames, yet there is no frame or time frame or frame of time that can truly encompass, give us direction as to where it is that we are moving towards. For our mechanics are, I'm seeing like this cosmic clock. I'm seeing this huge connection to source. I'm seeing the mother womb, the creatrix, the creator, this triunion. We invite you to stop trying, to stop putting yourselves on trial. No, we never do that, right? I'm seeing people like we are judging ourselves and beating ourselves up for things and choices, and trial by fire. Find our own inner fire, our own inner spark of the divinity flame, casting aside that which we have doubted within ourselves, in training ourselves to believe in ourselves, to believe in our cells, to believe in the inner cellular subatomic wave of being, the essence of who we truly are. Laying to rest that which it is that seeks to stir unrest. For the time has come to pass away from, to pass out of that which no longer collaborates in our co-creative manifesting existence, existential awareness in our innate capacity for human potential and growth. We are here in this unified field with Mother Earth and all versions that we bring to the table, that we multiply in our own times tables, so to speak. We invite you to tap back into original source, our original source time stream continuum, which is always continuous. Tick-tocking away in the drumbeat of our heart, our higher heart, our signature frequency that is moving through our bloodstream, our truth stream, our inner beam technologies, beaming out in a light wave, sound wave, connecting to, from, with, through each other as clear capacitor components. Our inner architecture beams forth, streams forth in this beautiful convergence, emergence, emerging from true source, heart harmonics, harmony in many. We interweave a higher capacity for streamlined abundance, purification of that which has been washed. I'm hearing conjunctified, objectified, misunderstood. For we stand within our own power, our own empowerment, our own empathic abilities to move from the role of subjectivity, being subjects or being subjected to. And yet we open our capacity for inner expansiveness in adjacence with our subjectivity to know thyself. Therefore, moving through and into the compassionate action. I'm seeing moving out of empath into this compassionate all-knowing capacity for deeper understanding. The ability to create our own boundaries in this solidified skin suit, so to speak, allowing ourselves to create as subjective, empowered, fully on our own true path of expansiveness and co-creativity versus, I'm seeing us versus them, me versus I and we. I'm seeing this rather than being pulled in all of these different directions because we're not in charge of our emotions, we're not in charge of our charge, we're following and feeling into everybody else's stuff. We're being invited to step into sovereignty, which means beaming forward our own truth in our own capacity for understanding our own direction and not being pulled apart in everyone else's direction. And this is a play on words, everyone. For we are all truly one, yet we are an individual spark of the divine creative energies and essences that flow through us in full expression of our highest trajectory. We each have our own independence and clarity of vision and purpose so that we all may be creating into an expansive freedom of interconnectivity weaved into, I'm seeing new geometries and accessibility to that which has been inaccessible before. The more we unify in our diversity, in our compassionate action, the more we become one with our true essence of our own inner freedom of source. And so it is. Part 1. Namaste.